Hello and welcome to NewsX, and I'm Ajay Jandyal. Today, on special show of Air Ender, we have with us none other than former DGP of Jammu and Kashmir Police, Mr. SP Ved. Dr. Ved, welcome to the show. Uh, 2025 was a very, surprising, unfortunate, and even a very brave year for the country. Because what we have seen that as far as the terrorism is concerned, number of terrorists was gunned down, and almost whole of the year was peaceful. How you see this year of 2025? How it was?
Overall, I think the year passed up very peacefully, and a lot of terrorists were gunned down, and there is very strong security grid. Or I think they dominated the whole area. But for unfortunately, what happened in Pahalgam, that was a major attack. We gunned down all those 3 Pakistani terrorists who were involved in this massacre of Pahalgam, in which we lost about 26.
What change we have seen in the terrorism, that they keep changing their plans. Why they are doing so, and especially targeting Hindus in Pahalgam? How do you say this?
I think it was an effort by the deep state of Pakistan, the Pakistan ISI and the army, to provoke the government of India and see how government of India reacts, and that's what actually what they had not even imagined that happened. And this year saw Operation Sindoor after Pahalgam, and I think that was watershed. It will go down in history when India actually became aggressive and not only went after the terrorists, but even after their headquarters, demolished all 9 terror hubs in Pakistan, which they had never even imagined. And Indian Armed Forces in Operation Sindoor not only demonstrated the superior capability, the precision attack with which the Indian equipment was used. So that is what the whole world was watching it. Whole world was watching it, and they have seen in Operation Sindoor, you were up against so many, not only Pakistan, so many other powers, including the equipment of China. China actually supplies Pakistan all the equipment, defense system, all failed, including their drones and their missiles. And Turkey, which supplied many offensive equipment, including drones, to Pakistan. And to some extent, I will say, even US deep state's role was there in arming Pakistan. So that all these 2 superpowers and 1 Turkey and also Azerbaijan, they were with Pakistan, and the Indian offensive proved that we are much superior than all of them put together.
India, haven't carried out any attack, or we can say that on Pakistan first, because it was always Pakistan who was basically waging any war against India. This time, what basically led to this thing, and how required it was?
See, India's attack was on the terror hubs, all 9 terror hubs, including the headquarters of Lashkar, that is Murid K, and Bhabalpur, the Jaish headquarters, and also Hizbul Mujahideen's headquarters. So India did not cause any civilian casualties. The very particular our armed forces were to ensure that no civilian casualties there. We hit actually the terror bases from where they launch attacks on India. But when Pakistan retaliated, it actually made an offensive attack on India, and we saw that on the night of 8th and 9th, and 9th and 10th. And then India had no option but to retaliate and show Pakistan, and that is the time when I think 11 of their air bases were virtually made ineffective. Today's India will not tolerate offensive action by enemy states. They will learn what किसके साथ पंगा लिया.
One more thing I would like to ask you, how morale of our troops as well as the nation is high this time after this Operation Sindhu?
Very high. The morale of the troops, not only the three armed wings of our army, Air Force and Navy, even the paramilitary and JNK police is very high. And as our Honorable Prime Minister said, Operation Sindoor is on. So if Pakistan messes with India, it will get back. I will not be surprised if Operation Sindoor 2 comes into operation.
You were also in the police, you have served the nation, and you even faced terrorism like anything. How you have seen the previous time, and especially if you talk about 2025, how important what are the important things which has happened this year, and how we are able to tackle the terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir?
Strong political leadership in the nation is very, very important. Unless you have a strong leadership, the security forces will not have direction. They were doing their job since 90s. The same armed forces were, same JNK police, same paramilitary were working since 90s. But what is the difference? Strong, decisive leadership. And that is what has been demonstrated here. If you recall Operation Sindoor, after series of meetings, the Honorable Prime Minister gave complete freedom to all the three wings of the armed forces. Now, this is our guidelines. You decide where to hit, when to hit, and how to hit.
You were also in the Jammu and Kashmir, served in different governments as well. What was their, temperament at that time? And do you think that if they could have, different perspectives like nationalist approach, then the things would have been different this in 2025, like terrorism is going on for last more than 3 decades?
Yes, I strongly feel about it. See, you had a Pakistani stooge, Hurriyat, being pampered, Hurriyat leaders hobnobbing with political leadership of the country. Imagine how would an SHO work in the field when he sees same Yasin Malik interacting with the Honorable Prime Minister? What kind of effect it will have on SHO in whose police station there are cases against him?
Even to the DGP.
Even DGP. I'm talking of the lowest level. So, the very same Hurriyat, which was Pakistan's stooge, was engineering all agitations, all stone pelting, all terrorism at the behest of Pakistan, and openly going to Pakistan High Commission in Delhi on Pakistan Day, interacting with ISI officers, taking money from them, and in the whole view of the media, coming back to Kashmir from Delhi. Now, what kind of decision it was, I don't know.
I think 2025 was also very effective for these kind of actions on such people over there.
The Hurriyat has been completely demolished. By demolishing Hurriyat in Kashmir Valley, today the young boys of Kashmir are refusing to join terrorism. Today the figure is not even 1 digit. That shows the change in the ground reality.
Do you feel that's why they have changed their strategy and started tracing the white collar?
Because they are not getting recruits. And the young boys of Jammu Kashmir are not willing to join terrorism. So that shows the main handle of Pakistan, the Hurriyat, which was engineering all this, leading this on the behest of Pakistan and ISI, and radicalizing and not only brainwashing, misleading your young boys and destroying their careers, destroying every home in Kashmir. Now, by demolishing it, banning some of their constituents, banning Jamaat-e-Islami, a big change has come in Kashmir Valley on the ground. Another thing which I'll say, 2025 is significant. The way investigation is taking place in Kashmir of the NIA cases, the SIA cases, the JNK police cases, where properties are being seized. Those who are involved in terrorism, their houses are being seized. Those who are involved in narco-terrorism, their houses are being sealed. This has a ground effect. Another thing I would say, those sitting in the government and helping the terrorists and Pakistani stooges, they were shown the way out, thrown out of the government. They were taking your money, taxpayers' money, and working against your country. I think more than 75 or 80 people have been removed from service. Now, all these were demonstrative effects. And another thing I would say, the clear, decisive message that if you indulge in terrorism and against this country, then you will not be spared. And that is what is required.
What is your final message on this, year ender to 2025 and definitely for the future year?
I wish that the kind of decisive action which is taking place continues, and the youth takes up careers. You saw two of our young boys joining IPL. I think one from Kashmir got 8 point some crores. That is the kind of career they should look for. Some of the boys from Jammu Kashmir joining as pilots. Many of their Kashmiri young boys are working as doctors in Delhi, doctors in other places, making their name. That is the kind of careers I would like them to choose. The icons of Kashmir should be such people who actually bring not only the glory to Kashmir, bring glory to the country. That is what is required. And all this negative politics, which was actually misguiding the youth and making them join terrorism and suicidal path, we must work against it and ensure that the complete normalcy, complete peace returns to Kashmir. Another point I would like to mention is the changes which Honorable Home Minister brought in the criminal laws. So 3 criminal laws which have been redrafted. It has not only impacted Jammu and Kashmir, the whole country, and it is bringing slowly the effect on ground. That is very, very crucial.
Thank you so much for speaking with us, sir. And that's all on today's year ender, and definitely how things have been seen in 2025. We're expecting that in 2026 that will be more better, and definitely as far as the terrorism and the enemies are concerned, security forces will more effectively ensure the safety of the nation.